Hello everyone, my name is Pris from Pris Peruses and welcome to another video. Today I want to recommend you some witchy books that I am very excited about but have not read myself. So I have a stack of books next to me that I do own. I bought because I am excited about them, because they have some sort of witchcraft in them and they would be perfect to read during this upcoming spooky season. But for whatever reason I still have not read them, but I am however very excited about them. So without further ado, let's dive on into some books. The first one is A Witches Steeped in Gold. On the back it says, Irana has spent her life in a cell, heir of an overthrown and magically gifted dynasty. She was exiled from the Iceland nation, but every day brings her closer to her freedom and vengeance. Well, I love a good vengeance story. Jasmine has grew up dressed in gold with stolen magic at her fingertips. Daughter of the self-crowned Doyen, her existence is a threat to her mother's rule, but Jasmine has no intention of dying. Sworn enemies, the two witches enter a deadly alliance to take down the woman who threatens both their worlds. But revenge is a bloody pursuit and nothing is certain, except the lengths that Iraya and Jasmine will go to win this game. This sounds so good, guys. I love a good revenge story. I love like an alliance, an unlikely alliance between two witches. The witchcraft sounds really interesting as well, so yeah, I think I'm gonna be reading this very soon and I cannot wait for it. Next up we have Wild is the Witch, which is written by the same author as A Nature of Witches. Honestly, the cover again is stunning, but when I got this book I was very interested in the naked hardcover, and yes, it is just as beautiful as A Nature of Witches. I am so ready for this. It is quite short. It is about Iris who hides the fact that she is a witch. I think this is a very interesting premise already. On the back it says, she should have been the one to burn. What is the one thing Pike Adler would hate more than anything else in the world? The answer slams into my brain instantly. A spell so cruel it can only be called a curse. A curse to turn him into a witch, to make him become the very thing he hates. I love this. It's all about revenge again. I love a good curse. I love this already. I really like the Nature of Witches, so I am very excited to be reading this one. Next up we have The Bone Witch, which I honestly have for a very long time up on my shelves, but I still have not read this. I've been hearing really good things about this. This is about a girl called Cece, and she is a bone witch, which makes her quite different from her family, because she has the power that can reach beyond the boundaries of the living and of the human. I think this is gonna be like creepy and I'm here for it. Perfect for the upcoming spooky season. I've had it for a while, but I just really am intrigued by this. I think the cover is also stunning, and it says, let me be clear, I never intended to raise my brother from his grave. Sounds eerie to me. I am here for it. I want to read this so badly and I think I'm gonna love it. Next up we have Witch. Do I need to say more? This cover is honestly beautiful. It's very autumnal, so it makes me think of autumn. I picked this up at Yelp. I saw it and I was like, ooh, this sounds really good. There is also a little fox there, which I really like. Another revenge story. I am here for witches and their revenge. She watches her mother die at the hands of witch hunters, and a desire for revenge burns like fury into her, summoning magic more potent than ever before or since. Yes, girl, I am here for it. I love revenge stories. I think revenge stories are one of my favorite tropes. Combine them with witchcraft and I am so down. I think this is going to be fantastic, and as I said, the cover reminds me very much of autumn, so I will be picking this up very soon. Next up is a book that I also had for a very long time. That is The Magicians by Grossman. In a secret world of forbidden knowledge, power comes at a terrible price. I love this. Like, the fact that there is forbidden knowledge in there makes me already like so intrigued. I'm not sure how much witchcraft there is in here. Well, it's called The Magician, so I'm guessing there is some type of magic in here. It also makes me think there is a school setting in this, but I'm not quite sure. If you know this, do let me know down below in the comments. I know very little about this because I like to go in blindly. I have heard a lot of things, good things about the series, so I'm very, very eager to pick it up. Next up we have Witches of Ash and Ruin. I saw this on Ashley's channel from A Frolic to Fiction, and she is like a witch queen, a dark academia queen, an autumn queen, and she gives very, very good recommendations in that genre of books. So I am very, very intrigued by this. I love the cover. I keep hearing this is queer as well, and it deals with OCD, so I'm very, very excited to see how the OCD and witchcraft go together. And a queer book, honestly, sign me the fuck up, because I love a good queer book. I love the cover, I love the redness and the crow on front, and I just cannot wait to pick this up. On the back it says, "The gods are hunting, an ancient evil will wake, the witches are gathering." Hell yes, sign me the fuck up. I am so excited to pick this up. Next up, another book that has been on my shelf for quite some time, and that is Witchborn. On the back it says, "Witches, they ain't nothing but face stories. All over England women are getting killed just because they know things." True. Alice is in a Bedlam asylum. Mad, they say. Her mother has been executed for witchcraft, her home destroyed and her spirit crushed. So maybe it's true. Or maybe she isn't as broken as she seems. A visit from two masked strangers provides an opportunity to escape, and Alice takes it. Now she must navigate the dark streets of London, where there's a secret waiting to be unraveled. In an England divided by rival queens, it seems Alice has a part to play. If only she can master the rising power within her. Ooh, it's set in London, guys. I'm already like all over this. But yes, I love it when we get a little bit of the historicalness with witches and how they were treated back in the day. Because women were like treated like foul. Like if you were anything like different than the normal standard, you were just burned to pieces, which is just absolutely fucking disgusting. So I love when we get a little bit of history of that in there as well. So yeah, I'm very eager to pick this one up. Next up we have The Last Magician. I've had this for a while as well. I think I saw this on Peruse Project's channel, and Regan really, really loved it. I think this is going to be very, very interesting. I think the cover is really, really interesting, and it says, "Stop the magician, steal the book, save the future." In modern day New York, magic is all but extinct. The remaining few who have an affinity for magic live in the shadows, hiding who they are. Oh my gosh, this sounds so good. Not necessarily witchcraft, but then again, it has some magic, it has magicians, so I'm very, very eager to pick this one up. Now, a little bit of a different one is the X Hex. This is a contemporary book, and this is about Vivian Jones, who handles the biggest breakup of her life the way that any witch would. Vodka, bubble baths, and a curse on her ex. Hell yes, I am so excited for this. I can only imagine that this is going to be really funny with a lot of banter in it, and I think this is going to be like such a nice palate cleanser from the heavy fantasy that I normally read. So I'm very eager to pick this one up. I've been hearing great things about this as well, and you know, maybe I can learn a thing or two and, you know, put curse on someone that annoys me. Next up is also a book that is a little bit different, and that is Tangleweed and Brine. I saw this on Ashley's channel from A Frolic to Fiction because she has the best recommendation when it comes to this subgenre. This has short stories all about fairy tales we all know and love. For example, Little Mermaid, Bluebeard, Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Rapunzel. And on the back it says, "When you venture into forest, you must protect yourself. There's darkness there. Tread softly and be careful. Bewitched retellings of classic fairy tales with brave and resilient heroines. Tales of blood and intrigue, betrayal and enchantment, not for the faint-hearted or damsels in distress. So I reckon this is going to be like really feminist, and I cannot wait for this. I am so excited to be picking this up. It has illustrations as well, so that is very, very exciting. I've been kind of getting more into books like these, like short stories. I've been really enjoying them lately, and I cannot wait to pick this one up. Then the very last book that I want to talk about is A Witch Sign. I saw this on Jade's channel from Jade Ray Read, and it looked like so good. It has been 75 years since the dragon's rule of fire and magic was ended. Out of the ashes, the Soulmindra Empire was born. Since then, the tyrannical Syod has worked hard to banish all manifestations of the arcane from existence. Children are still born bearing the taunt of magic, known to all as Witch Sign, but vigilants are sent out across the continent of Vinkerveld to test the young ones. Any child found with a witch sign is spirited away, never to be seen again. When vigilants appear in a Steiner village, a small and bleak gathering of houses buffeted by a black sea, he doesn't fear for himself. He fears for Kel, his sister. Kel has always been different, wild, touched by something mythical. He is prepared to sacrifice everything to protect her, and he may have to. For may gods help those who fear, who bear the sign of the witch. I love it, again, when there's like a little bit of a historical element to it. When witchcraft is like forbidden and you get like shunted away or killed if you bear any sign of it. So I'm very eager to get to this one. It sounds so good. The cover is also beautiful. I really like this. It's giving me all the creepy vibes, and I cannot wait to pick this one up. That was it, guys. Those are all the witchy books that I have on my shelf that I have not read before and that I'm really excited about. I'm hoping I can read as many of those during the month of September and October. I am so excited for this season upon us, and I am just so ready to read all the witchy books. Have you read any of these books? Please do let me know which one I should prioritize. Would love to know, and I would also love to know what is your favorite witchy book. Let me know down below in the comments. That was it for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please give it a big thumbs up if you have. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I am gonna leave you for now, but I will hopefully be back soon with another video. Bye bye!